of the Albany tournament are live streamed. Search Albany TV on Facebook.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for the third game tonight. It's the Worth County girls, the number 2 seed, taking on the 7 seed Pattonsburg girls. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast of Worth County Pattonsburg girls. The BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Albany Hy-Vee, Shoats of Albany, and Northwest Cell. Mosaic Medical Center, Albany, Smithfield Hog Production, Missouri. Sherry's Pharmacy of Grant City and Applenap Insurance of Grant City. Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, and the Printery and New Shopper in Albany. Remember, tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. We'll be back with the announcement of the starters here for Pattonsburg Worth County girls when we come back in just a moment here on your BTC Bank pregame on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family-friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Welcome back out again to Albany as we welcome in our color commentator for the evening, and Mike Atkins, and welcome back to the booth here tonight, Mike.
Thank you. Glad to be back. It's I'd almost rather do that than I was reading the book in the first couple of games, and what a great game we just watched.
Yes.
I mean, those two have been worth the money each of the last couple of years, and this is one of those rivalries that they could see each other about 5 times over the course of the year.
We'll let Derek Brown take it away with the announcement of the starters.
Panthers, home team on the scoreboard, 2nd seed Worth County Tigers. The starters, first for the visiting Panthers, number 10, Grace Warner. Number 14, Quincy Crone. Number 20, Jenna Heath. Number 21, Jaden Gannon. And number 44, Jillian Plymall. The Panthers are coached by Lee Warford, assisted by Courtney Warford. And now the starters for the Worth County Tigers, number 5, Kaylee McElvain. Number 10, Kristen New. Number 12, Megan Casabar. Number 21, Anna Gladstone. And number 40, Meredith Spires. The Tigers are coached by Les New, assisted by Dan Gladstone and Tiffany Gliley.
And welcome back out here as we get set here for our Shoats tip-off. Remember to tip off your trip or start your morning or trip with a stop at Shoats in Albany for either a hot cup of coffee or an ice cold fountain drink. So again, starters here for Pattonsburg: Grace Warner, Quincy Crone, Jenna Heath, Jaden Gannon, and Jillian Plymel. For Worth County, Kaylee McElvain, Krista New, Megan Casseval, Anna Gladstone, and Meredith Spires.
Seeds 2 and 7 in this game. Worth County playing a little short-handed. Reagan Ali out with ankle sprain, so they'll still be plenty solid.
It'll be Grace Warner and Anna Gladstone at the Shoats tip-off here at midcourt.
Thought the Panthers really showed a lot of improvement last year, playing a lot of young kids. I'll be interested to see how much they've developed.
Worth County will win the tip-off, and it will be Megan Casseval sending it over to McElvain. Back over to Casseval on the left wing. Inside now for Gladstone. Back out to Casseval. She'll send it across. Now McElvain for a shot from three. No good. Rebound is going to be made, though, here by Krista New. Trying to bring it inside for Gladstone. Back out for Casseval. She'll put up a three and gets it to go in down as Worth County takes the lead here.
Good job by Gladstone. Didn't force. Got it inside. Kick back out for wide open three.
And a reaching foul going to be committed here quickly against Worth County. It's going to go against Anna Gladstone. And she'll pick up her first team foul against Worth County. Inbounds is going to be Jaden Gannon as she'll inbounds here to Jenna Heath. Gets it to Crone. Back up to Heath up at the top of the key. Again, Pattonsburg still a very young team. They do have a couple of upperclassmen as Worth County gets the steal, and it'll be Gladstone that will lay it in off the glass. Good for two.
We've talked forever what a great athlete she's been.
And this time New will steal it, gets it to Gladstone, and they're not going to allow her that Euro step here tonight. That's the second time we've seen that Euro step called a travel.
Yeah, and you know, the second time they called it in the game before this,
yes,
I thought they made a good call. I thought
yes,
he picked it up before he started his Euro step action, and that's in essence what he called, because Coach New was asking about that. Yeah, we talked about what a great athlete Gladstone is. I'll be curious to see if, you know, one of the things we've always said is if she ever learned to shoot it, develop her outside shooting, she could be an absolute monster, almost unstoppable around, at least in this area. And be looking for that too. But they're going to be really solid defensively. This is almost one of those where people start asking, is she still around? Because it seems like they've been playing forever.
I said, and that was a 30-second Petty John Arnold Center timeout. And as we take a look at it, all upperclassmen starting here, 4 seniors and 1 junior here for this Worth County team. We're just 1 senior starting here for Pattonsburg, and the rest sophomores and freshmen. Over to the right wing, shot from Jaden Gannon is going to be short from 3. So it's a 5-0 Worth County lead, a minute 25 here in the ball game. Casseval will bring it across the timeline now for the Lady Tigers. Over to the right wing this time for New, back to Casseval. Brings it inside to Gladstone now. Onto the block and put up and good for 2 is Meredith Spires.
Good high-low action. You saw some of that in our first game. Stanbury girls used that very effectively.
And this time it's Heath that drives it into the left block, goes up and lays it in good for 2. Heath with a little bit of an acrobatic shot there to put it in for Pattonsburg.
That's a tough shot. Kind of scooped that off of her hip.
McElvain throws it over to Casseval into the corner now for New. Back again to Casseval, trying to bring it inside for Gladstone. She goes up and lays it off the glass for 2. 9-2. Gladstone already with 4 points here so far for Worth County as we're not even 3 minutes in the ball game. Heath again with that little scoop shot. Can't get this one to fall.
My first question is she left-handed? That's 2 left-handed scoops.
As New goes in, can't get this one to fall. And now Casseval will come away with the steal. Well, Over to left wing now for Gladstone. 5:15 left to play in the first. New sends it back up to Cassavall. Inside now to Gladstone, to Spires on the baseline. Back out to New. A shot from three from the right wing off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made there by Gladstone, and she's going to commit her second traveling violation. As checking in here for Pattonsburg is going to be Webby Bailey.
She kind of got hip checked by Quincy Crone there. I guess they must have called the travel before the foul.
Bringing it across, here is Heath. And a foul called here off the ball against Pattonsburg. And it's going to go against Jillian Plymel. New now will bring it across the timeline here for the Lady Tigers. 4:50 left to play in the first, 9-2. Worth County with the lead here over Pattonsburg. Right wing Cassavall into the corner for Spires. Back up again for New. Into the corner, Cassavall, a shot from three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound's going to be made here by Plymel. With it over on the right wing here is going to be Grace Warner. Or sorry, that was Webby Bailey. As this one shot deep from three that time from Jenna Heath. Quickly sends it across for Gladstone. She'll give it off for Cassavall. Left wing, open three. Can't get it to fall. McIlvain with the rebound. And it's going to be stolen away here by Webby Bailey. Now stolen back here by Cassavall. She'll have it on the right wing. Into the corner now for New.
Young kids from Pattonsburg may look a little shell-shocked here in the early going.
Gladstone goes up and lays it up with her left hand for two. 11-2 now. Worth County with the lead. 3:45 left to play in the first.
Worth County's been in man-to-man, started in the man, still there. The seniors really do a good job of finding each other. Really an unselfish bunch right now.
Bailey with the basketball, has it stolen away here by New. She'll go up and lay it up with her left hand. Can't get it to fall. Gladstone there for the second chance opportunity, and she'll get it to fall. Already Anna Gladstone with 8 points here with 3:15 left to play in the first. Heath will bring it across. Drives to the right block, puts it up with her left hand again, a little scoop shot. She'll be fouled, will go to line to shoot two. As this one will go against Meredith Spires, that'll be her first personal.
I guess you got to say that's her move. We've seen 3 shots, all scoop shots.
And Heath, a freshman, hits the first of the one, or hits the first of two here. Checking in here is going to be Jaden Gannon. Also checking in here for Worth County is going to be Jenna Smith and Jillian Hardy. Second shot, no good there. And bringing it across is Hardy over to left wing for New, up to the top of the key for Cassavall. Right wing now for Smith. And she's going to commit the travel. Checking in also there for Pattonsburg was Kaylee Graham, the freshman. Smith will bring it across. Or sorry, Heath will bring it across over to Webby Bailey. A deep three, up and good. She knocked that one from way out.
Yeah, and I think it just kind of caught Kristen New by surprise, maybe as much as anything else.
Jenna Smith gets it to New, trying to bring it to Spires. Now back out for Cassavall. She'll throw it across court for Jenna Smith. Back up to the top of the key for Hardy. Now for Cassavall, back again to Hardy. Left wing for Smith. Now Jill Hardy back again to Smith. Inside now for New on the block. Back out to Cassavall, in now to Spires. Cassavall, Hardy, Smith. And a travel is going to be called here against Jenna Smith. 13-6, Worth County with the lead. 2:17 left to play here in the first over Pattonsburg. Heath over to left wing for Bailey. She'll get it now for Kaylee Graham. Back again to Bailey. Trying to bring it inside here for Grace Warner. Puts up a shot, can't get it over Spires.
Spires did a nice job of keeping her feet, just kind of walled her off to not give her an angle to the basket.
Weimel's shot throws it to Smith, who puts up the three, can't get it to fall. Now New has the basketball. She'll send it back up to the top, the key to restart the Lady Tiger offense. Going up with it here is going to be Jillian Hardy. That's Krista New that puts it up and good for two.
New is usually their point guard. Now with some of their starters getting a rest, she goes down in the post.
Gannon with it over on the right wing, has the ball stripped there by Smith. She's able to tiptoe the sideline to stay in bounds. Gets it over now for Castle on the right wing. Throws it across now for Hardy. Now for New on the block. Back out again for Castle. She'll put up another shot from three off the back of the iron, no good. And quickly in the other direction, it'll be Webby Bailey answering back. 15-7 now. 15-8 with underneath a minute left to play here in the first. Trying to bring it inside for Spires, and the ball is going to be stolen away.
Right idea. Just maybe get a little more air under the pass. There was no backside help.
Jump ball will go towards Pattonsburg. As it'll be Jenna Heath that'll bring it across the timeline now for the Lady Tigers. For the Lady Panthers. They're both Cats, right?
Lady Panthers. Battle of the Cats.
This one's going to be stolen away here by McIlvain. She has Megan Cassaval to help if she needs it. Goes all the way in, can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to be made here by Bailey. Webby Bailey with it over on the right wing. Wide open, deep three. And that one's not going to hit anything as it'll go out of bounds. Bailey had the opportunity to take about three more steps in and still take a three.
Yeah, she still had her dribble alive when the defender just left her.
That one tipped there by Heath. It's New with it, drives into lane, puts up a floater, can't get it to fall. 15-8 after 1 quarter of play. It's Worth County leading over Pattonsburg. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
AppleNap Insurance in Grant City is a Farmer Mutual company that is happy to provide you and your family with all of your insurance needs. Ben AppleNap can provide you with insurance for your home, auto, or farm liability. Give Ben AppleNap of AppleNap Insurance in Grant City a call today at 660-564-2406. That's 660-564-2406, representing Grinnell Mutual. Thank you for making Polaris America's best-selling off-road brand. During the Polaris Great American Thank You event, you can get low financing and rebates as high as $3,500. See your Polaris dealer now for the season's best deals on America's best-selling off-road lineup. See your authorized Polaris dealer, Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri, or online at robcycle.com. Rebates valid in U.S. through 12/31/19 on new 2016 through 2020 vehicles. Subject to credit approval, offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet and never drink and ride.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 15-8. Worth County with the lead. They will also have the basketball coming out here to start the second quarter. As Gladstone will inbounds here for the Tigers. Chanel's take it up at the top of the key. Over to left wing for Jenna Smith. Back up to the top of the key for Cassaval. Kristen New getting a rest here as the start of the second quarter. Gladstone on the block. She'll spin around. Can't get it up. Now bring it back up to Hardy. She'll put up a shot from three off the iron. No good. And a foul going to be called here against Worth County.
I think they got Jenna Smith over the back on that particular call. Pattonsburg has stayed in that zone, and Worth County's almost had their pick of shots. It's one of those, now you want to take the shots you want to take instead of what they'll let you have, because right now they're letting them have just about everything.
Heath with it over on the right wing. She'll now try and drive into the paint at the free throw line. And a 5-second violation going to be called here against Pattonsburg. Hardy will inbounds here now for the Lady Tigers. Bringing it across here will be Cassaval. And now to Gladstone. She'll drive, goes up, puts up a shot off the glass, up and good for two.
Good strong take.
Heath gets this one to Grace Warner in the paint. Now gives it off here for Jillian Plymel. Plymouth back up to Heath on the wing. And again to Warner on the right block. She'll turn around, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall. Plymouth there. She has it blocked away and goes right back to Heath. Her shot up and good as she knocks it off the glass. Ball stolen away here by Webby Bailey. She'll get it off to Heath. Goes up with her left hand and on the left block and will be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I think there's a lot of contact there, but
it'll go against Anna Gladstone. It'll be her second personal. First free throw attempt from Heath. Up and good.
Tell you, she has shown the ability to score.
She has 6 points so far here in the early going.
Not overly quick, but kind of creative to getting shots off.
Casavall and Smith will take a seat. Spires will check in. Also checking back in is Hardy, as this one is going to be no good. And then Quincy Crone trying to get it to Grace Warner. Not able to get it there as it goes out of bounds. 17-11, it's a 6-point Worth County lead with 6:33 left to play here in the opening half. Gets it to Spires, then to Gladstone, over to McIlvain on the right wing. Shot from 3. No good. Spires, though, with the rebound. She'll send it back out to McIlvain. Takes another shot from 3. This time she gets it to fall.
It almost looks like Pattonsburg playing, we're going to pack it down in and make you beat us from the outside, especially with Reagan Ali out of the game.
Jillian Plymouth with it on the right wing. Gets it to Grace Warner on the block. Dribbles in now, leaves it off for Quincy Crone on the baseline. Now gets it to Heath. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of the hand of Kristen New, and will remain Pattonsburg basketball. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter, 20-11. Worth County with a 9-point lead here for Pattonsburg. Ball inbounds, and it's going to be tipped up and stolen away here by Gladstone. She has Jill Hardy there, who goes up, puts it on off the glass, and gets the foul.
Good execution in the 2-on-1 break, and really the defender played that about as well as she could have played it, except for committing the foul.
And the foul goes against Quincy Crone. That'll be her first. Hardy's free throw attempt is up and good. 23-11. It's now a 12-point Worth County lead. Heath brings it across. Has the ball stripped, picked up here by Webby Bailey. Now a fight for the basketball as it's thrown over to Heath. Now trying to get it to Grace Warner in the block. She's not able to get the pass, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Worth County basketball. And a timeout's going to be called here by Pattonsburg. A full Petty John Center timeout. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Smithfield Hog Production, Missouri knows that the future to great success is built off of hard work and dedication. Smithfield Hog Production knows that all of the area student athletes aspire for greatness by putting in the hard work, dedication, discipline, and teamwork needed to achieve that success. That's why Smithfield Hog Production, Missouri is proud of all area student athletes and wish them luck this academic year in all of their extracurricular activities. Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City is your hometown pharmacy with the pharmacist that was born and raised in Grant City. Sherry's Pharmacy doesn't just put pills in the bottle, they bring true pharmaceutical care to Northwest Missouri. Fast and friendly prescription service is what you will get each time you enter Sherry's Pharmacy. So if you are tired of just being another number at the chain stores, come visit Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City to experience the difference. Or call Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City today at 660-564-DRUG.
Welcome back out again here to Albany, 23-11. Worth County with the lead. Worth County with the basketball after the Petty John Arnold Center timeout. Krista New will bring it across the timeline over to the right wing for McIlvain. She'll get it off to Spires, back again to New. Now McIlvain with a shot from 3 from the right wing, off the iron, no good. Rebound made by Gladstone, up and good.
It almost looks like Gladstone score whenever she wants to score, doesn't it?
It does, and she already has 12 points here in the early going here for the Lady Tigers. Trying to get it to Warner, and still just not able to grab onto the ball as it goes out of bounds. It'll be Worth County basketball again. Krista New will dribble it across the timeline. Wide open at the top of the key. Chooses to try and throw it over to McIlvain. The ball's going to be tipped away by Bailey.
Pattonsburg in a 3-2 zone, and if you're trying to start with a wing to or a point to wing pass, it's kind of hard in that 3-2 zone.
And they're going to let Krista New beat her from the top of the key if she wants to. Gladstone sends it off now to McIlvain as she drives to the left block, puts it up and good for two.
And once again, if you can get the ball in the high post with somebody that can play with it there, it just opens up all kinds of things. We saw a nice pass for McIlvain to finish inside.
Pass goes to Jillian Plymel. She'll now try and send it to Warner, and this one's going to be out of her reach. Out of bounds. Checking in now here for Worth County. Again, is going to be Megan Casseval as she'll check in here for Jill Hardy. 27-11, Worth County with the lead. 4:27 left to play here in the second quarter. Bringing it across here is going to be New. Ready to come in the next check is Jaden Gannon for Pattonsburg as they bring it into Gladstone in the paint. She can't get it to fall the first time. Gets the second chance opportunity, and that one goes in. Heath will bring it across the timeline for Pattonsburg. Sends it over the right wing this time now for Webby Bailey. Back again for Heath. Heath picks up her dribble and tries to throw it into the middle of the paint. Quincy Crone is there to pick it up, trying to bring it inside for Plymel. Ball knocked out of the air, though, by Spires. Casseval quickly to Gladstone, and she lays it off the glass. Good for two.
Good job again finding each other. They just get out and run. And right now, you know, this is a 2-7 matchup, I know, but Pattonsburg just doesn't have any answers for them.
Grace Warner gets it in the paint, goes up, and the ball's going to be knocked away there by Meredith Spires. Trying to get that one out quickly again for New. This one just out in front, and it goes out of bounds, but now Worth County with a 20-point lead, 31-11, 3:23. Warner will come out. Checking in for her is going to be Gannon.
When you talk about teams that fast break, you always want to know under what circumstances do they fast break, because almost no team runs all the time. You can run off long rebounds, you can run off turnovers, but made baskets and shots in around the hoop, it's hard to run on those sometimes.
Crone has the ball stripped away, rolls around the ground, picked up here now by McIlvain. McIlvain will bring it across the timeline over to left wing, this time for Casseval. To the top of the key for New, now for Gladstone, right wing McIlvain. She'll drive in, sends it across for Casseval, now to Gladstone. She'll go up and can't get the foul call like she was wanting.
Well, and she was fouled. I think it's just a matter of a 20-point lead here in the second quarter.
And the three-pointer from Gannon off the iron, no good. Quickly now for Gladstone. She'll go up and around a defender, up and good as she gets that one in. Already 18 points here in the half for Anna Gladstone. Heath will bring it across. Ball's going to be knocked down there by New, and a jump ball is going to be forced. And it's going to stay here with Pattonsburg.
This is not a knock on Jenna Heath in any way, shape, or form, but I'm kind of surprised Webby Bailey hasn't taken on the point guard chores. I think she did that last year as a freshman. I know they'd like to get her with more open shots.
Inbounds pass is going to be stolen away here by McIlvain. She'll get off to Krista Noon. This time she'll take the open three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound is going to be made here by Pattonsburg. Driving in Heath, and the ball is going to be stripped from behind, out of bounds. It'll be Pattonsburg basketball on the baseline. 33-11. Worth County with the lead. Checking in now is going to be Jenna Smith, as she'll check in here for New. 1:56 remaining here in the first half. Ball inbounds to Heath on the left wing. As she's guarded here by Jenna Smith. Goes up with that left hand on the hook, and is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two.
You know, what is there about somebody that goes the same way all the time? If they're right-handed, everybody figures that out. But for some reason, left-handers can get away with that when a lot of right-handed people cannot.
Nobody ever thinks that people are left-handed. That's the reason.
I think you're right. If you're not left-handed, you're just not used to it.
Exactly. Kaylee Graham will check in here for Pattonsburg, along with Grace Warner checking back in. As the shot from Heath off the back of the iron, no good. Gladstone will bring it across. 1:45 left to play here in the half. She'll drive in. Goes up a little too hard, can't get it to fall, and then fights for her own rebound. Keeps the possession alive as McIlvain on the elbow sends it to Cassaval. Now right wing. Smith with a shot from three. It rolls out, no good. Gladstone there with the rebound and puts it back.
I don't know what her career high is, but I think she's going to challenge it.
She's got 20 here in the first half. There's still 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. And a travel is going to be called here against Jaden Gannon.
Worth County pressure's really bothering the Panthers. They're just having trouble getting into any kind of an offense. But there are a lot of young kids out there. I think Warner's the only senior.
And no juniors on the team, or one junior on the team is Haley Wise. She's not out on the court yet.
So they'll see better days ahead. This is going to be a rough matchup for them here.
Gladstone, right wing Smith. Back up to the top of the key for Cassaval. Underneath a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Brings it inside for Spires, does Gladstone, and Spires knocks it in off the glass for two. Heath again will bring it across the timeline here for Pattonsburg. Trying to bring it inside for Warner. Webby Bailey gets tripped up as the ball goes out of bounds.
That's a good no call.
Yes.
I've seen that call where Gladstone might have gotten the foul call, but it's a loose ball, anybody's ball.
The inbounds pass can be stolen away here by Jenna Smith. She'll go up and lay it up with her right hand, up and good for two. 39-11, underneath 30 seconds left to play here in the half. Heath will give this one off now for Gannon. Now for Webby Bailey with 20 seconds left to play here in the half. 39-11, trying to bring it into Warner. Stolen away here by Spires, gets it to Cassaval with 13 seconds. Now to Smith. She'll leave it off for Anna Gladstone as she'll lay it off the glass with her left hand.
And Panthers just not getting back.
Webby Bailey with a shot from half court. Oh, off the back of the iron. 41-11, a 30-point Worth County lead here at the half. We're back with the Albany Hy-Vee halftime on Albany TV. We come back in just a moment.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in. Applenap Insurance in Grant City is a Farmer Mutual company that is happy to provide you and your family with all of your insurance needs. Ben Applenap can provide you with insurance for your home, auto, or farm liability. Give Ben Applenap of Applenap Insurance in Grant City a call today at 660-564-2406. That's 660-564-2406, representing Grinnell Mutual. Thank you for making Polaris America's best-selling off-road brand. During the Polaris Great American Thank You event, you can get low financing and rebates as high as $3,500. See your Polaris dealer now for the season's best deals on America's best-selling off-road lineup. See your authorized Polaris dealer, Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri, or online at robcycle.com. Rebates valid in U.S. through 12/31/19 on new 2016 through 2020 vehicles. Subject to credit approval, offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet and never drink and ride. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Hope you bring you tonight's broadcast of the Worth County Pattonsburg Girls here on Albany TV. The Printer and New Shopper of Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany. Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg. Applenap Insurance of Grant City. Sherry's Pharmacy of Grant City. Smithfield Hog Production, Missouri. Mosaic Medical Center, Albany. Northwest Cell. Shoats of Albany in the Albany Hy-Vee. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Penny John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. And BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. In the first half, Worth County girls shoot 19 for 38 from the field, led in scoring by Anna Gladstone with 22 points. Kaylee McIlvain added 5 points, 3 points for Megan Casseval and Jillian Hardy. 4 points there for Meredith Spires, 2 points for Jenna Smith, and 2 points for Krista New. Pattonsburg girls shoot 4 for 13 from the field, 6 points for Jenna Heath, 5 points for Webby Bailey. Mike, it was a half in which we mentioned that Anna Gladstone could basically do what she wanted there on the offensive side.
Yeah, they can't guard her man-to-man. She's splitting the defense. She catches the ball in the side high post and can split the defense and get to the basket and has her choice. In fact, really, she could probably have a lot more points than she has and has kicked it to her teammates on a couple of occasions. But when you gave that recap on stats, told me everything I needed to know about this game, when you said Worth County got up 38 shots, Pattonsburg got 13 shots. And that tells you two things. One, Pattonsburg is turning it over at an alarming rate, and also Worth County is getting their share of second and third shots on the offensive end themselves. So and it's just one of those things right now. Pattonsburg is getting beat up and down the court. Worth County a little more athletic, a little quicker, well, a lot quicker. And this is just one of those who are just going to have to fight their way through this game, try to be competitive in the second half, and get themselves in the losers bracket. And I think then there's some games there that I think are anybody's games.
Yes.
And it's just a tough way to open, but that's kind of what you get into in the invitational tournaments. You know, if you're the 7th and 8th seed, you really got a tough row to hoe to get through where you need to get.
And Gladstone, Jenna Smith each had 2 fouls there in the first half. They're really the only 2 that are in foul trouble. Pattonsburg just has 2 girls with 1 fouls. We'll be back with the start of the second half and more Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Applenap Insurance in Grant City is a Farmer Mutual company that is happy to provide you and your family with all of your insurance needs. Ben Applenap can provide you with insurance for your home, auto, or farm liability. Give Ben Applenap of Applenap Insurance in Grant City a call today at 660-564-2406. That's 660-564-2406, representing Grinnell Mutual. Thank you for making Polaris America's best-selling off-road brand. During the Polaris Great American Thank You event, you can get low financing and rebates as high as $3,500. See your Polaris dealer now for the season's best deals on America's best-selling off-road lineup. See your authorized Polaris dealer, Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri, or online at robcycle.com. Rebates valid in U.S. through 12/31/19 on new 2016 through 2020 vehicles. Subject to credit approval, offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet and never drink and ride.
Welcome back out again to Albany. 41-11, Worth County has the lead here over Pattonsburg at the half. Remember, tonight's halftime here on Albany TV brought to you by Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors helping you bring you this broadcast of Worth County Pattonsburg girls here from the Albany tournament. PTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Center with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee, Shoats of Albany, and Northwest Cell. Mosaic Medical Center, Albany. Smithfield Hog Production, Missouri. Sherry's Pharmacy of Grant City. Appledamp Insurance of Grant City. Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany. And the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. So at the end of one quarter was 15-8. And at that point, just a 7-point ball game. 26-3 was the scoring output there in the second quarter as Worth County really pulled away there in the second quarter and now lead here by 30, 41-11. Again, running clock would start with a 30-point ball game in the fourth quarter. If we would see that, we have seen one running clock game, which was in the girls' game earlier, in which Stanberry defeated South Harrison 81-8. Winner of this game will take on Stanberry. Loser will take on South Harrison tomorrow night at 7:45.
Yeah, and really that first game, that should have been a running clock in the first quarter.
Yes. Because at that time it was 35-0, and Stanberry only pulled away further from that.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if we can get Pattonsburg to come out with maybe a little more fire. Because quite honestly, they didn't really compete very much there in that second quarter, and I'm sure a lot of it's frustration setting in.
And they were outscored 23 points there in that second quarter. Worth County will start out with Casseval, Gladstone, Spires, New, and McIlvain. They will also start out with the basketball to start out this third quarter. For Pattonsburg, it looks to be Heath, Crone, Plymel, Gannon, and Warner that will start. And it looks to be the inbounds that will go here to New, and that'll be Gladstone with it up at the top key over the left wing this time now for McIlvain. Into New on the left block. She goes up and lays it off the glass. Up and good for two. Heath will bring it across for the Lady Panthers over the left wing, this time for Quincy Crone. Back up to the top of the key for Gannon. Gannon brings it into Plymel. She'll put up a shot from in front of the left elbow. No good. Rebound is going to be made here by McIlvain. And it's going to go out of bounds on her foot.
I don't think McIlvain liked the call, but I was kind of surprised she didn't go after that. Maybe she realized she didn't have a chance. We're going to try to sell it.
This one goes out of bounds here off of Pattonsburg. It'll be Worth County basketball. So after the inbounds goes out of bounds, it will be Worth County basketball now.
Now Heath is going to try to put a little pressure on. Did a pretty good job denying the pass inbounds earlier.
McIlvain with it up at the top key. Right wing now to Casseval. Back up again to Gladstone. She'll bring it inside to New, trying to get over to Spires. Stolen away here by Warner, and then New will steal it right back. Goes up and puts it off the glass. Up and good for two. Krista New with two quick buckets here in the third quarter.
And I thought she maybe had a chance just to go up the last time, tried to feed Spires, but did get it back off the steal.
Gannon's pass rejected back into the Pattonsburg bench there by Gladstone. Trying to get the ball inbounds to Crone. It's going to be Heath that'll pick it up. She'll now drive into the paint. Goes up with her left hand off the front of No good. Rebound is going to be made by Casseval. Gladstone brings it across now here for Worth County. Trying to leave it off for New, but McIlvain is there. She can't get it to go. Warner, ill-advised pass. That's picked off here by Worth County. Left wing, Gladstone. Now back to New. Right wing, Casseval. Brings it down to Spires on the right block, and she will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul here is going to go against Grace Warner. That'll be her first. 6:31 left to play here in the third. First free throw attempt from Spires is up and good.
Well, one of the things you know going into the first round of any tournament is at least you're going to have some games that, at least on paper, should be blowouts and usually become blowouts in reality. That's what we're facing here.
Spires' shot is no good, but it's put back by Gladstone.
So we get through tonight, we ought to be seeing more competitive games. You won't find much more of a competitive game than we saw in the 4-5 boys game.
No.
Just a minute ago.
As Smith's hook shot not able to go this time. New gets it up to Gladstone on the right wing. Now sends it to Casseval on the left block, and she goes up and puts it in good for 2.
You know, Gladstone's got 22 points, and I bet she's getting close to 6 or 7 assists as well.
And probably has about 6 or 7 rebounds as well. Looking for a good triple-double here.
Yep.
Crone with it, sends it back up to Gannon at the top of the key. She'll take a shot from 3. Just off the mark. The rebound is going to be made here by Spires. Quickly to McIlvain. Now she'll leave it off for Chris Deneau. She can't get it to fall. Second chance opportunity won't go as well. Third chance won't go either. Now a foul will be called.
Yeah, Kristen's not used to being down there among the trees. Although she's very capable, smart player. In fact, in last year we remarked a couple of times that we thought maybe she should have been a little bit more offensive minded than what we saw.
Warner gets it on the right block, has it blocked away by Spires, gets the rebound, and then a foul going to be committed here by Gladstone. Gannon trying to inbounds it to Warner, stolen away here by Gladstone. So now bring it down, goes up and takes it coast to coast with her left hand, up and good. Heath drives into the paint, trying to go up, and a blocking foul going to be called here on the floor against Worth County. As this one will go against Chris Deneau, that'll be her second.
Well, she may start right, but she's going to come back to the, Heath is going to come back to the left somewhere along the way.
Crone gets the inbounds, trying to get it to Heath, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds, seeing whether it's going to be off of Worth County or Pattonsburg. They're going to call it off of Worth County. I think that might be kind of due to the score a little bit why they get that ball back.
Yeah, and I don't think either one of them saw it very well.
Heath with it over on the right wing, now brings it into the paint, spins around, goes up with the right hand this time, can't get it to fall. And trying to keep the ball in play. It's going to be picked up here by Worth County. Gladstone trying to give it over to the block there for Casseval. Gladstone says she probably should have shot that one there as it's knocked out of bounds here off of Pattonsburg. Bailey will check in along with Smith here for Worth County. As Heath will sit down for Pattonsburg, sitting down will be New for Worth County. Gladstone's first shot won't go in, second shot does.
Yeah, it looked like she might have gotten a three-point play, but they're not going to call it here, I don't think.
Webby Bailey and Gladstone trying to steal it away. Jump ball will be called, and it will remain Pattonsburg basketball. 4:31 left to play here in the third. Bailey gets it in the backcourt as she'll bring it across. Gets it to Jillian Plymel. Now back into the corner for Webby Bailey. She'll take a shot from 3 off the mark. No good. Rebound is going to be made here by Plymel. Gets it quickly to Gannon. Gannon goes up and knocks it in good for 2. Over to the right wing for Smith. Back up to the top of the key for Casseval. Halfway through the third quarter of play, Smith comes away with it, sends it back up to Casseval. Left wing left corner this time now for McIlvain. She'll drive in, sends it to Smith on the right wing. Top of the key, McIlvain, shot from three, off the iron, no good. And out of bounds here off of Pattonsburg as Anna Gladstone makes a good offensive play there and knocks it off of a Pattonsburg player.
When we've seen McIlvain take a couple or three threes here in the game, and last year she was pretty much a post player, so an expansion of her game.
Well, if I remember correctly, she's pretty deadly from the corner.
Yes, she was
last year,
but it wasn't from the three-point corner. It was along the 15, 17 feet maybe. Now trying to expand out. And the fact that she's being allowed to do it also speaks well of her work in the offseason to try to get better.
Casseval checks in here for Gladstone, 54-13. Worth County with a lead over Pattonsburg, 3:35 left to play here in the third. Webby Bailey with it up at the top of the key. She's guarded now by New, who's newly back entered in. Bailey now just turns around and hits it off of New out of bounds. Gannon will inbounds. Ball inbounds to Bailey as she'll go up, puts up the shot off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Jenna Smith. Smith will send it quickly up to McIlvain. Now she'll drive into the paint. Trying to send it for the corner there for Jillian Hardy, but it'll go out of bounds here off of Pattonsburg. New set to inbounds. Inbounds is to Hardy. Back up now for McIlvain at the top key. Left wing now for Smith. To New on the block. Trying to get it to Spires on the opposite block. Back out for Hardy. McIlvain. Left wing Smith. Back again to New on the block. She'll go up this time. It'll be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two.
Well, I thought earlier that given the score, it was going to take a pretty major foul, but that was pretty obvious when she had to go to the ground.
Ethan Graham check in here for Pattonsburg as the first shot no good there from New. Quincy Crone will check out. Also checking out here is going to be Jillian Plymel. Next shot for New is up and no good as it rolls out. Bringing it across here is Heath. Heath drives down to the baseline. Spins around, puts it up with her left hand, can't get it to go. Warner came away with the rebound, and it's going to be a foul called here against Worth County, and it's going to go against Kristen New. That'll be the third on New. Ball inbounds there to Webby Bailey, and I think she might have lost the grip on that one as it came out of her hands. As going all the way to the other side there is Kristen New, who puts it up and good for two.
Worth County has done a lot of things, but one thing that's really encouraging if you're a Worth County fan is they really do a good job of finding each other on the break. But this is an older team. They've been together for quite a while.
Heath with a shot from three, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Smith. She'll quickly get it off now for New. Back again to Smith, left wing this time. Jill Hardy with a shot from three, up and good. As Hardy knocks one in from behind the arc. 59-13, 2:05 left to play here in the third. Heath will leave it off for Bailey. She'll now drive in, puts up a little floater in the paint, can't get it to fall. Rebound made by Heath. That one's knocked away by McIlvain. Jenna Smith with it in the corner, now sends it back up to the top of the key for Spires. Now New with it as she'll drive to the left block, goes up and lays it off the glass for two.
Just not a lot of help on those drives. Not much you can do in the full court, but in the half court.
As Heath's shot from three is no good. Ball turned over here as Webby Bailey will fall on it, and it's going to be a possession arrow that goes here towards Worth County, though, with 1:21 left to play in the third. Again, we will have a running clock to start the fourth quarter unless things drastically change here. As Jillian Plymel ready to come in the next check here for Pattonsburg. New gives this one off, and it'll be Smith getting it back to New on the right block. Sends it off for Spires, right wing. Again, it's Hardy from three, no good, but Kristen New is there. She can't get this one to go. Sends it back over now for Hardy. McIlvain drives into left block, goes up, can't get it to go on the second chance opportunity, gets it to roll in. Bringing it across, here is going to be Heath. She'll send over to left wing this time now for Webby Bailey. Bailey has the ball stripped away, but a foul going to be committed here by Worth County. Gets McIlvain. That'll be her first. Jillian Plymel will check in. Checking out here is going to be Jaden Gannon. Worth County pressures the inbounds, and it's stolen away here by New. 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Hardy with a shot from the baseline, up and good. 65-13. 23 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Jenna Heath trying to send it into Warner, stolen away. New has it. Goes up and lays it in with her left hand, up and good for two. New now with 12 points here, 67-13. 5 seconds left to play here in the third. Webby Bailey drives in, goes up, leaves it off for Warner on the block, goes up, puts it in, and gets the foul.
There's a nice finish. I was just looking, doing some counting. They had 8 points at the end of the first quarter and just 7 since that time.
Warner's one shot, up and good, as she finishes the three-point play. And a three-pointer there from New is no good. 67-16 after 3 quarters of play. We're back with more as we start the fourth quarter. We're running clock when we come back in just a moment.
Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City is your hometown pharmacy with the pharmacist that was born and raised in Grant City. Sherry's Pharmacy doesn't just put pills in the bottle, they bring true pharmaceutical care to Northwest Missouri. Fast and friendly prescription service is what you will get each time you enter Sherry's Pharmacy. So if you are tired of just being another number at the chain stores, come visit Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City to experience the difference. Or call Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City today at 660-564-DRUG. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Pattonsburg starts out with the basketball as we start out the fourth quarter with running clock. Heath will send it over to the right wing for Plymel. She'll go up, puts up a shot off the side of the iron, no good.
And just as a reminder, running clock, the only time it stops is on injury or timeout. Or I guess if the referee sees a need to stop something.
On the left wing with it, Justina Weimer, shot from three, no good. Kept in play though. There as we get used to some new players out on the court, look like Haley Adwell. And then going up and putting it up for two there is Kaylee Graham. This one no good that time by Allie Brown, who gets her first shot, and she's newly entered into the ball game. Heath with the basketball over to left wing with it this time now for Graham. Her shot no good. Bringing it across here is going to be Taylor Sanders. Over to Weimer on the left wing. Jump ball will be forced, so it's going to stay here with Worth County. Allison Anderson, Taylor Sanders, Justina Weimer. Haley Adwell out on the court. Also out on the court looks to be Emily Brown. Actually, I take that back. That would be 6 players. So Adwell, Anderson, Weimer and Sanders, as this one's knocked out of bounds.
Well, and if you're Coach Warford, it's really a tough situation. You want to have your varsity kids have a little success, but at the same time, he's got kids on the bench like to play too, and that's always a tough decision for any coach to have to make.
I said, especially when you think you come back again and play tomorrow night as well.
Absolutely.
Where Worth County will get a night off as they will move into the winner's bracket to take on Stanberry. Over to the right wing with it here is going to be Taylor Sanders. She'll now drive to the right block, goes up, puts up a shot, too hard, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Webby Bailey. Bailey now drives to the right block, goes up, and she is going to be fouled. Foul committed there by Allison Anderson, her first.
Tall freshman, there's no sense letting her have an open lane to it.
Shooting the first 2 free throws here is Bailey. First one off the front of the iron, no good. Checking in now here for Pattonsburg is going to be Katie Chamberlain. Or Caddy Chamberlain, sorry. Next one from Bailey is up and good as she's able to hit home the second. Bringing it across here is Sanders. So she'll lose it. It's going to be picked up here by Pattonsburg. Webby Bailey goes up again. This time is able to finish it off for 2. Bailey now with 8 points here as the ball is stolen away again. And Bailey goes up again with her right hand, up and good for 2. Justina Weimer will bring it across now here for Worth County. Gets it to Sanders. Now for Allison Anderson. Anderson to Sanders. Puts up a shot with her foot on the line. No good. Rebound is not going to be caught there by Worth County.
Well, and I think Coach Warford did a good thing there because he got the one-man press going, and he was trying to pull her back.
Jenna Heath ready to come in at next check here for Pattonsburg. Webby Bailey with it up at the top of the key over to the right wing now here for Jillian Plymel. She'll drive in, goes up and puts up a shot and falls in, good for 2. Again, it'll be Sanders bringing it across over to the right wing this time now for Haley Adwell. Trying to force it inside. It's going to be stolen away here by Haley Wise. Stolen back again here now by Adwell. And she'll give it to Sanders. 3:40 left to play here in this fourth quarter. 67-25. Worth County with the lead. Top of the key now for Weimer. Weimer gives this one off to Allie Brown off the back of the iron. No good. And now Webby Bailey with it. Goes up. And she will get the bucket and the foul. As the foul here is going to go against Haley Adwell. Checking in now is going to be Barraza as well as Turner. Heath will be ready to come in the next check. A shot from Bailey up and good as she makes home the 3-point play. And now Heath will check in for Bailey, who I believe will finish the night with 13 points.
Yeah, but a lot of that
came here in the fourth quarter.
Came when it meant absolutely nothing.
Looks like about 6 of those points came here in that, or 7 of those points came here in this fourth quarter. As shot up and good, that time by Allison Anderson. As she gets her first bucket here of the ball game. 69-28. He sends it over to left wing this time for Chamberlain. Trying to bring it inside, stolen away here by Anderson.
I don't know who was more surprised. Anderson looked like she was shocked.
Brown gets it inside and knocked off the glass for Allie Brown. 71-28, underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the ball game. Heath with it, drives into the paint, goes up and is going to be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, 1:45 left to play in the fourth. Foul here is going to go against Allie Brown. After making her first bucket on The offensive side comes back and gets her first foul on the defensive side. As the first shot no good there by Jenna Heath. Second free throw attempt, up and good. Checking in now here is going to be Kaylee Graham. As Heath will check out here with 1:05 and ticking left to play here in the ball game. Sanders will bring it across here now for Worth County. Over to the right wing with it here is Adwell, bringing it inside. Can't get it to fall. There's Allie Brown. Back out now to Weimer. Weimer gets it to Sanders. She'll leave it over on the right wing. Shot from two there is up and no good. That time by Adwell. 35 seconds left. Bringing it across here is Graham. She'll have it on the right wing with 30 seconds left. Trying to bring it inside. Stolen away here by Sanders. They try to get it in there to Mackenzie Turner. Sanders trying to get into the block. Not able to come away with it there is Allie Brown. And it'll be Pattonsburg basketball as Kaylee Graham will get this one off now. As Wise will have it. Now Graham underneath 10 seconds. Up now to the top of the key here for Wise. She'll put up a shot. No good. Rebound is going to be made here by Worth County. And that will do it. It's a final 71-29. Worth County picks up a win tonight over Pattonsburg. We're back with the BTC Bank post game when we come back in just a moment.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Welcome back out again here to Albany, where it's a final tonight. 71-29. Worth County gets the win over Pattonsburg. Worth County shot 33 for 68 from the field, 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Led in scoring by Anna Gladstone, who had 28 points, 12 points on the night for Krista New, 8 points for Jillian Hardy, 7 points for Kaylee McIlvain, 5 points for Meredith Spires, 2 points for Anderson and Smith, as well as Allie Brown, who also picks up 2 points. For Pattonsburg, they shoot 11 for 36 from the field, including 6 for 12 from the free throw line. Led in scoring by Webby Bailey with 13 points. Jenna Heath had 7 points, 3 points on the night for Warner, 2 points for Graham, Gannon, and Plymouth. I'd like to thank our sponsors helping bring you tonight's broadcast of Pattonsburg Worth County Girls. The Premier New Shopper of Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, Rob Cycle of Pattonsburg, Applenap Insurance of Grant City, Sherry's Pharmacy of Grant City, Smithfield Hog Production, Missouri, Mosaic Medical Center, Albany, Northwest Cell, the Shoats of Albany, and Albany Hy-Vee, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, and BTC Bank, locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni. Our final game of the night will be between the Pattonsburg boys and the Albany boys. That game coming up for you next here on Albany TV. We'll start another video coming up in just a moment.